All right, let's talk about this new deal between Unrivaled and the WNBA. It's being hyped up as a massive step forward for women's basketball, but is it really? Or is this just another overhyped move in a market that is growing, but maybe not in the way people think? And the craziest part? They are using Caitlin Clark's name to sell it, even though she has nothing to do with it. So, Unrivaled just signed a major deal with the WNBA. And if you listen to the way people are talking about it, you would think this is some massive step forward for women's basketball. But is it really? Or is this just another overhyped move that does not actually mean much for the league? Here is the deal. Unrivaled, the new women's basketball league, has partnered with the WNBA for licensing and sponsorships. That means they can now sell memorabilia, jerseys, and trading cards featuring WNBA players. But let's be real, how many people are actually buying WNBA memorabilia outside of a few star players? And why does it feel like every time someone hypes this up, they have to bring up Caitlin Clark, who is not even in Unrivaled? Now, let's talk about what this partnership actually means for the market. Everyone is throwing around words like lucrative and game-changing, but when you look closer, you start to wonder, who is actually going to buy this stuff? Take trading cards, for example. People are hyping up WNBA collectibles because of Caitlin Clark, who is not even part of Unrivaled. A Caitlin Clark rookie card sold for $234,000, which is insane. But outside of Clark, the market for WNBA memorabilia is nowhere near that level. The second highest non-Clark sale was only around $6,000. That is a massive gap. Even jerseys. Sure, there are a few players that sell well, like Sabrina Ionescu and Aya Wilson, but outside of the absolute top-tier names, WNBA jersey sales are not moving the needle in a way that justifies calling this deal a major breakthrough. If Unrivaled thinks they're going to make a ton of money off memorabilia, they might be in for a reality check. And here is where things get sketchy. The people running Unrivaled are also part of the WNBA. That makes this whole deal feel a little too convenient, like they are negotiating with themselves. It is not some groundbreaking partnership. It is just a business move that was always going to happen. Now, let's talk about the real issue. People keep saying women's basketball is exploding, but we need to separate two things: the growth of the sport overall and the Caitlin Clark effect. Because right now, those are two completely different things. Yes, WNBA ratings are up. Yes, there is more interest than ever. But when the biggest selling point for this Unrivaled deal is look at how much Caitlin Clark's card sold for, that is a problem. She is driving the hype, and the rest of the league is trying to cash in on it. And honestly, Unrivaled itself? I do not see it lasting more than 3 years unless investors are willing to burn money just to keep it alive. The viewers are already dropping and players make way more overseas. So, this idea that Unrivaled is some kind of alternative to the WNBA, that is not happening. So is this deal bad? No, it is fine. But not every deal is a game changer, and sometimes a step forward is more like a baby step. But what do you think? Is this actually a huge deal, or is it just overhyped? Let me know in the comments. And if you are into real talk about the business of basketball, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you in the next one.